Hi, everybody. Josh Byerly here inside Mission Control. I'm joined by Courtney McMillan, the NASA flight director who is in charge not only today, but as we've been talking about during our entire broadcast. She and her team started back almost 3 years ago, back in 2010, right? And
That's right.
started doing sims in 2011. So today's been incredibly smooth. Let's talk about how it went. I mean, it's kind of shockingly smooth. These are test flights, of course. You kind of expect things to pop up, but it's been pretty remarkable.
Today went really, really smoothly. It looks like we had most of our challenges in the previous week.
Yeah.
We did have, we ran into some challenges on our first rendezvous attempt a week ago. And so most of the past week has been trying to work not just the challenges we saw that day, but also the challenge the next day with the processor issues that we were seeing on Cygnus. Those all got resolved. And so today we did a GPS demonstration early on in the day just to test to make sure that the patch that we loaded to fix the problem that we found on rendezvous day was going to work.
Yeah.
And it worked great. That test, they passed with flying colors. And so came into the beginning of the rendezvous shift knowing that that was going to work, and it did. And then the rest of the objectives for the day went very, very smoothly.
Let's talk. We're looking at the objectives now. These 10 were checked off pretty fast today. I mean, numbers 3 through 10 were all done pretty rapidly, because like we talked about before, the actual berthing and the installation is not part of the objectives. I mean, it's obviously a great to have, and we're going to get there, but the actual full objectives for COTS were done.
Well, so there's a difference between the mission objectives and those demonstration objectives.
Right.
The demonstration objectives are to prove safety in the rendezvous process. However, the berthing, the actual capture and the berthing are in fact objectives in the Space Act Agreement and for the mission. So they're not demonstration objectives in that they're not providing a separate data package for those, and they don't have separate criteria. Either you captured or you didn't, right? Either you berth or you don't. But for all the rendezvous objectives, the goal really is to prove the safety of the vehicle function, and making sure that they're going to do the right thing when they're approaching the station. So they did perfectly on all those objectives. It went really, really smoothly. We had rehearsed that multiple times in joint simulations over the course, especially of the last year and a half. And they have gotten very good at getting that data gathered and getting it packaged up pretty quickly so we can look at it in a timely manner. And they absolutely nailed it today. They did a great job.
Talk about the relationship between you guys and your team here and the orbital team that's up there in Dulles. I mean, you've become almost like family over the last, year and a half, 2 years. You've practiced these simulations. Talk a bit about the dynamics, leading up to today and also today as well.
The teams work together really well. So, and don't forget, we also have a team out at SIPSI in Tsukuba, Japan, that are also supporting this. They're operating the radios and the GPS on board ISS that Cygnus uses in the rendezvous process. So the three teams together have really become one in many ways, and I think it's today a large part of why we did so well getting through all the objectives and getting through a very complicated timeline is the fact that we had been able to work together as long as we have.
Yeah, there's the orbital team there. There was quite a bit of celebration once Cygnus got captured earlier today. Quite a bit of applause. Of course, you've got Charlie Bolin, our administrator there, Bill Gerstenmaier, who's our head of human exploration operations up there as well. Alan Lindenmoyer's there. We're going to be hearing from him and Frank Culbertson later on. But it's just a great day for both these teams, both here in Houston and Orbital as well.
Well, it's really exciting to see Orbital join the human spaceflight program at NASA with this vehicle, and we're very excited to have them on station and a part of our team.
Yeah, well, Courtney, we'll let you go home and get some rest. I know it's been kind of a busy morning, busy actually last several weeks for you and your team, and it's it's just a success all the way around so far.
It's been great. Again, the teams have done an amazing amount of work especially over the last week since our first rendezvous attempt, and the 5 days prior to that after Cygnus launch. It's just been fantastic to see how professionally and smoothly and steadily everybody has been willing to work to get through the challenges that we faced, and we made it.
Well, thanks a lot, Courtney. We'll stick around and watch installation take place here shortly. So thanks again, and go get some rest.
All right. Thank you.